2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. Hey guys, it's David Aldridge, author of Guitar Star in 30 Days and founder of David Aldridge Guitar Schools. I teach you how to play the guitar, build your confidence one note, song and lesson at a time. Have you ever seen all these people playing the guitar on YouTube? And you were like, how do I do that? I want to be super talented. I had that too. I was the type of kid at school who wished the floor would just swallow me up. But I knew deep down inside, I had a talent that I wanted to share with people. On my journey, at the beginning, I wish I'd discovered these 3 steps I'm about to teach you today. I also have a story and a video to share with you of one of my students, Dylan, who went from 0 to Guitar Star. So make sure you stay tuned for that and see what's possible for you, my friend. Hi and welcome to lesson 1, and the first thing we're going to learn on the guitar is plucking. And today I'm going to be using a guitar pick. Back in the day when I was learning guitar, I really didn't know how to pick correctly, so I wish I'd have known that because it would have super fast-tracked my guitar playing. So here we go, we're going to learn a basic picking pattern, which is also called an arpeggio. And this picking exercise is going to be on string 1, 2 and 3. So first of all, I just want to make sure you're holding the pick in between your thumb and finger, like so. So I'll just show that to the camera. And what we're going to do is, with the remaining fingers, we're going to rest these lightly on the front of the guitar. So the pick is at a right angle towards the strings like this. If you need to pause this video at any point, then please do. But we're going to go ahead now. So the picking pattern that we're going to use is 3, 2, 1, 2. So that essentially means those are the strings we're going to be plucking. Okay, so here we go. Making sure we're resting on the front of the guitar. And I'm going to pluck string 3, string 2, and then string 1, and then string 2. And you're noticing that my fingers are on the guitar, they're not leaving the guitar and moving away. Because if we do that, essentially the pick goes further away from the strings and we get inaccuracies with that and we can get it wrong. So we always want to make sure that the fingertips are lightly resting on the front of the guitar. Okay, so you'll notice there on the 3rd string, I did a down pick, and then on the 2nd string, I did a down pick, and then on the 1st string, I did an up pick, and on the 2nd. So essentially it's down, down, up, up. Now the benefits to learning this picking pattern and getting your picking correct is that it's going to make the songs a lot easier further down the line. So let's do a few repetitions of this now, and I'd like for you to join along. Okay, so here we go. Now you'll notice that I'm keeping that on a loop, so as soon as I complete the pattern, I'm back in, and that's what we want to do. I'd say for at least about a minute or a couple of minutes you want to do that, and what you'll notice is your picking will become super accurate. So that's what to do. Let me share with you not what not to do. So that would be not resting the fingers on the front. As you can see here, the pick is pulling away from the strings, and that's where we get inaccuracies. If this video is helping you now, hit the like button and please leave a comment below. So I'd love for you to spend some time on this, just practicing this, and pause the video again if you need to. And then we're going to do step 2. If you haven't hit the subscribe button yet, be sure to hit subscribe and you'll be notified every time I post a new video about growing confidence and learning how to play the guitar. Okay, so the second thing I wish I'd have done back in the day is learned how to strum correctly. So today we're just going to cover down strums. Alright, so what we're going to do, again, we're going to hold the pick between the thumb and the finger. And this time we're not going to be resting the fingers on the guitar like this, because we want our arm to move freely. I always imagine that my arm is like a windscreen wiper on a car. It just kind of moves up and down like this. So we're going to start at string 6 and we're going to strum, we're going to push through all the way down to string 1. And you'll notice that the pick is gliding across the strings like this. And ultimately what we're aiming to do is to just blend all those sounds together. So if we move too slow, we get that, and that's not what we want to do. We want to move fast, so we're getting all those notes to just blend together. What I would do is just practice a few repetitions on this, just over and over, until you just feel like you've got the hang of it. Okay, so the next thing I would do is practice strumming from string 5. So from string 5 to string 1. And then I will practice strumming from string 4 to 1. And then string 3. And then string 2. And this is really going to help you to master how to strum correctly. So when you're playing songs, you're going to have that level of accuracy in your strumming already. So today is really about, I guess, like just getting some foundation skills down before you hit the songs. Alright, so the third thing I wish I'd have learned back in the day is just some really basic one-fingered chords. So these chords are going to be G, G7 and also an E minor chord. So first of all we're going to start with a chord of G. So we're making sure that the thumb is on the back of the neck and the thumb is pointing up towards the ceiling. And then we're going to push down on string 1 at fret 3. So we're making sure we're tucking up next to the metal strip, which is the fret, and also we are pushing the string down. We're keeping the pressure on the string as we strum. Now what we're going to do, if you were successful in your picking and you practice that in step 2, now we're going to strum from string 3. Like that. So we're just going to do some down strums. Maybe about 8 strums. And then we're going to change to the chord of G7, which is at the first fret. So same thing, pushing down, tucking behind the metal strip. And we're going to strum on G7 like this. And then for E minor, we're going to lift the first finger off and we're going to strum open strings like this. Okay, I'm going to take it for another spin. Here we go. G. And then I'm going to play G7. Okay, so those are the 3 skills that we've done today. So the first one was picking, essentially arpeggio picking, and then we practiced some strumming, some down strums, and also we learned some one-fingered basic chords of G, G7 and E minor. So those are just 3 basic skills I show my students on day 1 of the guitar lesson. So I hope that served you.
Come on! She's got a smile and it seems to me reminds me of childhood memories. Everything was as fresh as a bright blue sky.
Hey, when you finish this video today, here's the first thing I want you to do tomorrow, is to practice these 3 skills for 5 minutes each day. Then go watch my video on guitar lesson number 2. You can find the link in the description. My friends, I have the perfect challenge for you. My brand new book and online course, Guitar Start in 30 Days. 30 little lessons to skyrocket your guitar playing and confidence. Once you complete the course, not only will you be playing 10 famous songs, you'll also receive a personalized completion certificate from me. I'd love to be your teacher and guide you in this course that has transformed thousands of kids' lives with sometimes low confidence into kids with high self-esteem. You can find the link below and sign up today. If you are still here, congratulations! I know you have what it takes to achieve your dreams. I celebrate you for your continued interest in growth and education. As always, believe in yourself as much as I believe in you.